Hey lovely Scorpios, welcome to your reading for the month of December 2018. My name is Melanie. I'm using two different decks for this reading. The first deck is called Tattoo Tarot, Ink and Intuition. The second deck is called the Dreamtime Reading Cards. And I use the second deck there, I just pull one card from that to represent an overall theme for the reading for the month. This is a general reading, so certainly may not fit for everyone, and that's totally fine. Take what you like and leave the rest. So there were 5 cards that came up for you through the universe, we would say. The first card being about your past energy, and that was the Knight of Cups reversed. The second card representing the current issues or situation you're in right now is the Nine of Cups. The third card being about possible obstacles you may be experiencing right now in December, the Two of Wands. The fourth card being possible helpful tools of use in December for Scorpios. You guys got the Nine of Coins or the Nine of Pentacles. The last card being the outcome for December for you guys, and you got the 10 of Coins / Pentacles. In this deck they're called coins. I'm just going to stick with that, if that's okay. And immediately we can see that you guys got 2 nines in this reading, and 9s represent sort of being nearly at the end, holding the fort, hanging in there. It can be a bit about complacency, tedium, because you're nearly at the end and you're like, oh man, you know, can I keep going? Absolutely, you can keep going because you're nearly there, and they're both actually really positive cards, if that gives you any indication. And I think a good indication of this reading, actually. I think it's a wonderful reading. So starting with the first card, your past energy, and you have the Knight of Cups, who is reversed in this case. So if this card was upright, it would be about advancing quite slowly. All knights are on horses and they're marching ahead. This knight in the traditional deck is on a horse, walking forward steadily and holding a cup out. So upright, this card is about arriving, reconciliation, a proposal of sorts, offering the cup there, cups being about emotions, love, friendships, that kind of stuff. This card upright can be about romance and charm, that kind of stuff, or someone who's a bit overly romantic, which isn't practical. Because this card is reversed, however, it can mean that something in your life was a bit unrealistic and didn't quite work out, or you didn't quite see it all at first, I suppose. You didn't get the full picture, is what I'm trying to say. God, haven't had coffee yet. Need coffee. There may have been some jealousy and moodiness kind of going on. Possibly there was some sort of trickery, fraud, being swindled. Something wasn't going right, and perhaps you're almost heading backwards, which obviously isn't a good feeling. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. But this card is in the past, so you've moved away from something or someone that wasn't real or realistic, that perhaps was a bit deceptive. And now you've come into a better place, because the second card you have for current issues or situation is the Nine of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment card and success after seeing, I think this links with that first card, success after seeing something not work out. So maybe this month you will get your wish coming true. Something really beautiful will work out, filled with love, filled with happiness. So this card being about abundance, contentment, having a secure future, wishes fulfilled, can also be about just being careful what you wish for. So true, actually. But good things coming your way. So wherever you've been, which was a bit crap, a bit shit, you're now moving into a place, not just a positive place, but of possibly a wish coming true. Very exciting stuff. Especially for December, end of the year, wrapping that up really beautifully. Awesome stuff. The third card that came up for you guys relating to possible obstacles you may be experiencing this month was the Two of Wands. So this card is about comparing perhaps two choices, 2 different things in your life, shifting focus from one thing to another, planning ahead making decisions, progress, discovery. Can also be a bit about being a bit restless and bored where you are now and wanting sort of greener pastures, thinking, the grass is always greener over there, being a bit dissatisfied with where you are now in your life, or with the situation, with a person, with a job, with a creative endeavour, whatever that means for you. It can mean tossing up whether to sort of go out on your own or stay with the team that you're with, the cohort, or feeling a bit codependent in that, and do you want to sort of branch out on your own? But either way, it's a card of twos, so there's sort of a decision or a choice that needs to be made. You're looking ahead to the future very much. Just be mindful to still be sort of grateful and realistic for what you have now, but also looking ahead, but not being too unrealistic about that. With the grass is always greener, because the grass is always greener where you water it. Remember that, of course. So that may be getting in the way right now for you guys. The fourth card that came up for you regarding possible helpful tools for Scorpios in December is the Nine of Coins. Another really beautiful card. Also about the future, long-term planning, but being really relaxed and content, and taking time with what you have achieved now, with any kind of material success and satisfaction that you've acquired over your journey, maybe over the year, over the month, over your life. I'm not sure. Enjoying the fruits of your labour, really being in a sort of a lush space and going, wow, actually this is pretty cool. I have so much to enjoy right now, and not sort of clinging to what you have acquired and earned, not clinging to riches, but just being sort of calmly secure and comfortable in them, and knowing that in this space of sort of abundance and security, tangible security, it does free you up to focus on other things, other hobbies, other connections, relationships in your life. Obviously, if you don't have to worry that much about money, you can think about other things, hopefully not worry about other things. But this card is about gratitude, relaxing, and the long-term planning, which really I think ties in with the second card, the third card there, two of wands, and looking ahead, trying to make decisions, making progress, certainly, but still thinking, where to from here? So I think the combination of these two cards is suggesting, certainly do that, be grateful. You have actually achieved and acquired quite a lot. It's just our attitude and the way we choose to look at that, our perspective. The fifth card you have for your reading about the outcome for the month of December is the Ten of Coins. So another excellent card, and so I think that's sort of great progression from the Nine of Coins there to the Ten of Coins. This card is about abundance, about being grateful, and seeing that there's much to be happy and grateful for. A card about security, prosperity, the family home. Sometimes this can be about wealth, inherited money, passing on wisdom and wealth sort of acquired through the generations, really. In the traditional card, there's sort of 3 generations you can see. There's a child, or there's a couple of dogs, there's a child, there's adults, and then there's an elderly man. So family kind of generations there, and what is being passed on through the family. Could be money, but it could also be wisdom. Could very much be about sharing with family the success that you have acquired over the years. So it does, this whole reading, particularly with the final cards being the overall theme from the Dreamtime Reading deck, you got the card called Mountain, which is about strong foundations. I'm actually going to show it to you because they have beautiful dot paintings, traditional Aboriginal Australian art here. Lots and lots of dots, lots of detail. There's the mountain there, there's the earth. Strong foundations. So I actually think that fits really well with this reading, and particularly that end card being about family and sort of the family home, the generations, the family history, coming to a place of practical, tangible, physical success, feeling safe and secure in that. And this final overall theme here, strong foundations, family often give us strong foundations, or acquiring stuff to pass on to future generations, or things that have been passed on to you. So what I'm going to do now is just read from the booklet that came with these Dreamtime Reading Cards. I'm going to read about mountain and strong foundations and what that means. So this is in the author's words. Growing up, I could always see the mountains. A mountain represents strength and firm foundations. It stands strong, magnificent and proud, the same way it has stood for millions of years. With every year, its appearance shows subtle changes as it weathers the storms and the elements. The trees that grow on it may face rise and fall, uprooted by the elements. This leaves the mountain face scarred, revealing the cracks and fissures on its surface. But still it doesn't waver. It continues to stay silent, weathered but unbreakable, proudly wearing every groove and sign of its age. I think that fits quite well with the last card there, the 10 of Coins, which has the elderly man on it, showing signs of age, but still going strong. So the mountain represents foundations. It reminds you that you need to be grounded and stable as you weather each year of your life. It represents the process of aging and reminds you of the wisdom that comes with each year. Beautiful, fits really well. It also signifies the strength and durability that comes from laying firm foundations. The mountain's gift is gentle pride, strength and wisdom that comes with age. It reminds you it is not always what you look like on the outside, but what you know in your heart. Be dependable, share wisdom and support each other in the aging process. The mountain reminds you just how much you can withstand in a lifetime. So maybe you guys have been working on setting up a strong foundation for future stability, sort of financial stability, practical stability, housing, a home, that kind of stuff. Maybe this is something you've been working on for quite some time in some way, and at some point things went a little skew-if. The Knight of Cups suggesting that something didn't quite work out, something was a bit unrealistic, but you're really coming into a really positive place now. There's still more choices to make, but there's a lot to be grateful for, which is, I think, a really great place to be at the end of the year, looking back and reflecting and hopefully feeling a sense of strength and security and stability, having grown some strong foundations or being connected to those foundations, very much through family or whatever you define family to be for you. We can create our own families, of course. So that's it for the month of December for lovely Scorpios. If it resonates for you, you know what to do. If it doesn't, that's totally cool. Check out other great readers on YouTube. Some readers I find resonate with me one month and the next month they don't at all. That's just life kind of thing. Have a really wonderful December, end of the year. Stay safe and healthy. And I'll see you all next year.